Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the biggest show of the year? Shine your brass, see your primers, drop your powder and throw on those produce. Talk your rings, load your mags, clap your bipods, stay calm and stroke the tiger. Find your target, squeeze your trigger and prepare to yeet. It's the 2019 Precision Shooting Podcast Awards and we are live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all going? How are you guys tonight? Doing all right?
Feeling excited.
Feeling excited in the room? Yeah, this is...
Very much so.
Didn't realise Zoidberg was joining us.
This is something very different, very unique for us. So, welcome to episode number 132, but really, welcome to the Precision Shooting Podcast Awards for 2019. That's the exciting bit. My name is Rusty, sitting to my right here that you guys on all our various streams can actually see. Bronte, how are you, mate?
Well, thank you.
Good. He's stoked. He's stoked. Sitting next to him, Andy. How are you, man?
I'm doing well.
Covering all aspects tonight?
Yep, and angles.
And all angles. Oh, you're in a few cameras. Yeah. Okay. And the man actually driving all the cameras, the guy sitting over there nice and lounged about, Dutchy, how are you, mate?
I'm
stressed out.
No, I'm just under a little bit of pressure because I'm controlling what people see, but I'm also controlling what people don't see. No, nothing. No, I'm going all right.
I've got an effect on it.
Right.
Sorry,
had a haircut.
He did have a haircut.
For everyone out there that can now see it.
Yeah.
Not just hear about my haircut.
Brilliant. Well, we have a whole stack of categories. Categories. That's right. I was going to say cataracts. That's incorrect. We have a number of categories tonight that we're going to give awards out. So we've got quite a few to get through, but big thanks to your guys' votes for being involved. I don't know where to look now. Thanks for everyone who voted, everyone who put up memes, everyone who got involved. That's the way these are much more fun. So, hey, shall we go to our first? Andy is watching himself.
Yeah, fantastic. There's always one.
There's always one bloke, Andy. Andy just started watching his own feed with the audio up.
You got to open a notification and it just goes wild.
Did you get tagged, did you, mate?
Yep.
He's just like those footy players that watch themselves on the replay.
Yeah, good. Well, we best do that. Hey, if we're having any technical dramas, can you guys let us know? Let us know if we're not getting audio or getting something like that before we get into the actual details. We shall check in on the comments and bits and pieces. No, there's mostly abuse for you, Dutchy, about your haircut.
Suck it.
Seems reasonable.
Oh wait, this is live, isn't it? We
can't pick on each other that much, unfortunately.
Yeah. So anyway,
I am not responsible for anything that I say throughout the course of this evening. Or ever, for that matter, yeah.
So, guys, we should have some audio. Hopefully, if someone can confirm on there that we do have some audio, that'd be wonderful, and we will get this underway. Let's just do it anyway.
Well, if they heard about my haircut, we've got audio,
of
right?
Course they did. Yeah. Oh, and they could have just seen you and gone, go back to the mullet, just from that point of view. But whatever. Someone stay on the socials. We'll be all over it. Right. Let's tee up. Number one, let's go into category number one. When you are ready, Dutchy. Podcast Guest of the Year. Right. So we had some nominations in for Podcast Guest of the Year. So is anyone who joined us for a show, either for an interview or just for being involved, really. Simo got a nod. Fred from Bison Tactical. John Kyle from Foundation. Even Butters got a mention somehow.
Did he mention himself by any chance?
He probably voted for himself. Yeah,
definitely a good pat on the back there.
What about you, gentlemen? Who was your pick for?
I went with Rex.
You went with Rex.
Yeah.
That was a good interview. Wasn't
that was really good. Yeah. Just a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, and pretty good bloke by the sounds of it. So.
Very good. What about you, Brunty?
I reckon I like talking with Paul. That was entertaining, the dialing on the nylon bush.
Oh, with Paul Wanning?
Yeah.
Actually, he did get a vote. He did get some votes, so good. Dutchy, anyone that's come to mind for you?
I can't remember all the people that we've had on.
Yep. Andy Bloke from time to time. No, anyway.
No.
It doesn't. No, not so much.
Recall.
Even if he was a guest, wasn't great.
Oh, some of the guests at the live not the live show, the one at the finale were funny.
Oh, yes.
One Shot Scott.
One Shot Scott was good.
Learnt some disturbing things, but
I have to probably admit that the guys who were at that particular one didn't get nominated.
okay.
So, but anyway, you can mention them. That's okay.
The Canadian lobster friend that didn't apply enough sunscreen.
So we will go to our third spot for the guest of the year. This category is sponsored by Aztec Optics. Third spot is Wade Stutterville from Stutterville Precision. When we were over there in Oklahoma, Wade was kind enough to spend a little bit of time with us to chat about the history of the PRS, the history of his company and impact actions and all sorts of stuff, which was good. In second place, Andy, do you want to say who those two gentlemen are?
Yeah, well, in second place we had the good old Rex Tibor and
Tibor. Something.
Yep. And some guy called Nick.
Pretty sure he goes by the Bearded Gunsmith.
I was waiting for that to appear on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, so Nick Halliwell.
Halliwell. Yeah, that guy. They came in equal second. Nick's offering some decent food there. That's good. And in first place, Dutchie, do you want to announce who was in first place? Our most popular guest for the year
is the man himself, Travi Harris.
Travi. Harris. Yeah, well done, Travi.
See if we can get him to no longer be polite.
Yeah.
See how long it takes us to break him this time.
Yeah, well, Travi. Tell you what, let's give Travi a call because he's just won himself an award. So, sure he will probably not care, but let's give him a call anyway because we can. See if he actually picks up.
Be very polite if he does.
G'day, Rusty. How you going, mate?
No, look out. How are you, Travi? How you going?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. What's going on? Is that Dutchie as well?
Yeah, Dutchie's here. Yeah.
Ah, Dutchie's here. I thought that was Dutchie talking then.
No, it wasn't.
I have a much better voice.
This is true. Everyone's in the room. You don't happen to be watching a live stream, do you?
Not just yet, mate. I'm just about to try and tune in.
There you go. Well, you've missed the part where someone want to tell him? No,
I'm good.
No, we're too polite.
You've missed the
You're
part.
too polite. No, I'm the polite one.
where you won the award for the best podcast guest of the year.
Jesus, Mum must be watching this a lot. Surely nobody else voted for me.
Yeah, someone did.
I think you voted for yourself 4 times by the look of the picture.
Yeah.
I must. Well, somebody had to, didn't they?
Yeah.
How did that happen, gentlemen?
Mate, I don't know, but you got more votes. Maybe your smear campaign of everyone else has worked.
Well, there you go. Thank you, everyone, for voting for me. So, geez, must have a voice for radio, I guess.
Definitely got a face for it.
A face for it, definitely.
You and me both, mate. Hey, while I've got you, you and I spent a little bit of time chatting to microphones the other week.
We did, mate. We did.
Yeah, we did an interview, which will be coming out on a next year on a slightly different stream. That will be coming out on all our interviews and conversations and such. And that went for that was a fascinating discussion with you, mate. So I look forward to that going out.
That certainly was, mate. It was a pleasure to sit down and chat with you for a good couple of hours there. So hopefully it is good for everyone to listen to as well. But I appreciate that opportunity, mate. It was great fun.
I'll cut it down to the interesting bits, which is mostly just you for about 10 minutes. The rest is me just anyway, we'll let you go, mate. We've got some other awards to throw out.
Yeah.
And,
just a word. You're still too polite.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to bring the level of the podcast up a little bit, really.
Well,
Don't let it get to your head, mate. Come on.
I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah.
Have you seen us?
No, he hasn't tuned in yet, apparently.
Well done, Travi. All right, good stuff, mate. We'll
Cheers,
catch
gentlemen.
you later. See ya.
Cheers, gentlemen.
There we go. Travi, we're not going to ring all the winners. We'd be here forever.
Do you need my number?
I said winners, mate. Sorry.
Oh,
Ouch.
No, he's got a chance in one of these other categories a little bit further down.
What's that, the third place category? No?
Shooting meme of the year.
Number 7 I was leaning towards, but you know.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, let's jump on to the next category. Andy, speaking of you being terrible, what's the next category, mate?
Next category, we'll go Optical Innovation of the Year.
Woo! All right, anyway, sponsored by Scoped Out in this particular category. There's heaps of nominations. Lots and lots of nominations, but that's always the way in the optical world. There's always stuff going on, lots of interesting things happening. But there was some standouts, some stuff that got nominated more than once and got nominated several times. They should be up on the screen in a moment. There they are. Someone want to read some, mention some of them? Can you pick them by what they look like?
Yeah, I reckon. Well, my pick was the Zero Compromise.
Oh, the Zero Compromise.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that certainly garnered some votes. That was a very very good option. Absolutely. What else is up there?
The new Night Force offering of the NX8.
The NX8, which is like a really high magnification.
Yeah, high
variation.
zoom range.
Zoom range, that's the words I'm looking for. Yeah,
Magnification is the technical term, I believe.
zoom range, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm just being a dickhead. I haven't said anything for a while, so
Feeling lonely.
Someone had to. Good stuff.
And we had a pair of the Fury 5000.
Yeah, the Fury 5000s. That was probably that's certainly up there for me. We had the new reticle from Night Force, which was the
MilXT,
MilXT,
I believe.
That's right. And what else did we? There was one of the Burris XTR3, which is the new one for the flagship model from Burris, which is actually the one that got the most votes.
Is that in Australia yet?
Yes, there are some in Australia. There's more arriving later this month. But the reticle everyone's after is
I was trying to have a cheeky peek at them over the week and couldn't find any in Australia yet. So
most of the ones that are here are on guns now, very quickly. Up on guns. So no cheeky peeks for you, mate.
No cheeky peeks.
It's good to get a bit of clarity around all that, though.
Well done. There you go, Andy.
There we go. Thanks.
Smooth. Right. So we as I said, the XTR3 got the most votes. But what do you guys reckon? What's your? Are we gonna have a consensus here? Or are we just gonna fight about it?
I went for a cheeky peek and couldn't find it. So
okay, so that's a downside for you.
That's it. That's a negative.
I'm saying the Z comp.
Z comp.
And why are you saying that?
Because it
doesn't compromise.
It doesn't compromise. Yeah.
That's a good point. Are they? Can you get a sneaky peek at them?
Nope.
You
can from Andrew.
Yeah, I've actually been hands-on with one and I was incredibly impressed. As far as scopes that I've had any sort of interface with, it is the best, bar none.
You sound flabbergasted almost.
Was, it's just, everything about it was done really, really well.
Yeah.
I mean, I did get a chance to have a look through one and I saw things that I didn't know were even there.
So you had a cheeky peek.
I think most people got a sneaky peek, mate.
That's
just weren't sneaky enough.
Just need to be sneaky.
You're right. I wasn't sneaky enough. I was blatantly looking for them, trying to find them. And I should have.
That's where you went wrong.
Should have been more covert.
It's so you know.
I'd have a look.
It's called a sneaky peek for a reason. If you're not sneaky, you don't get to peek.
Good. This has gone downhill.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes you find those in like some of the Indonesian sort of countries, though. Sneaky peeks.
Good. Let's,
I'll pass. I'll pass on that one.
No, that wasn't worth it.
That was not. Didn't deserve it.
Hey, if we go ahead and we say that the Zero Compromise scope has been awarded the Golden Yeet, is that seem fair? Anyone going to object to that? Nah, probably the best scope that's ever been released ever.
Yep.
That's a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
If someone's got one for sale for half price, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, that's probably the only significant downside of it is its price point.
Yeah,
reflects its quality point. So
fair enough. Well, we're going to do it. The Golden Yeet goes to the Zero Compromise Optics. Well done. Righto, next nomination. Bronte, what is the next category, mate?
The next category apparently is Podcast of the Year.
Thanks, guys.
Right. Well, we had nominated. You want to read out some of those nominations there, Andy?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Your name's Andy. Or Bronte can, if he's got it in hand. He's ready to rock and roll.
I'm organised for a
Try and
change.
share it around.
Everyday Sniper.
Yep. With Frank Galley.
Frank Galley, yeah.
Good one.
Yep. Going Ballistic Podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's
It's quite a good name, actually.
Ryan
I like that
Kleckner.
one.
Yeah.
The Unforgiving 60s.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't think I want to know what that
something
is.
About
It sounds,
age, isn't it? Growing old. Older, sorry,
Could
not
be.
old.
I was thinking it was a free love generation, wasn't it?
I'll have to look that up.
The Very Forgiving 60s, perhaps.
Yeah.
Is a better
The
name.
too forgiving 60s. Should have been paying attention 60s.
Gunworks. Spelled
Gunworks?
terribly. Vortex Nation.
Yep. So there were some of the nominations. Some that got a few nominations, but it really, out of all of them, came down to 2 podcasts. So can you guys guess? Well, you can because it's in front of you. But if you had to guess, would you have picked the 2 that are on that sheet in front of you?
Well, I know we talk about them quite a lot.
You can say names, mate. There's
We drink and we talk about.
I think there's a bit of bribery involved in one of them.
Yeah.
Shall we say?
May have had a couple bottles sourced from the Baron over the weekend.
So one was Hunting HQ. One was Hunting HQ, and the other one was VP Precision, which was my pick. That would have been my preferred one, because I think that those 2, John and Jake, just dropped some knowledge bombs. They very much know what they have. But the Hunting HQ boys are hilarious and good fun and great providers of rum. So I won't object to that. And it came very close. In fact, I think it was decided on 1 vote. This one came down to 1 vote. So, Honey HQ, VP Precision. Guys, if you're watching, who do you think it is? Drop us a message if who you reckon it might be. And the winner is of the Golden Yeet. We're there. Actually, you know what? Let's call the winner. How about we do that?
I thought we weren't calling all of them.
We're not calling all of them. We're just going to call a couple.
Just the interesting
Just the good ones. Yeah.
Just
All
the
right.
good ones. All right.
Good. I better get some rum.
At this time of day, it could be an interesting phone call.
All right.
It could be a very interesting phone call.
This is Jake.
G'day, Jake. Rusty here. How you doing?
Hey, Rusty.
How you going?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm gonna see if we can make some magic work. If we get John in on this as well, half a second. All right, John, are you there as well?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic, gentlemen.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Here we all are.
All right, we're here. You got him on there? The answer to the song. That's good.
Sensational, John, guys. Well,
Yep.
I wanted to give you a call and let you know that tonight we are running the Precision Shooting Podcast Awards, which, in all honestly, mean very little. But what has happened is we had a best podcast category, and our listeners have voted VP Precision as the best shooting-related podcast in the world.
Oh, good.
Feels very, very amazing to win a world record like that.
Yeah, no, it's such a so prestigious, really, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure the fame and money will come rolling in, so we appreciate that.
It's on its way.
No, it's been fun to run into some of the Australians in some of these matches the last few months with the finales and stuff. It was awesome to see some of them. So thanks for coming over.
It's great to get them over there, and congratulate you've had a good couple of seasons for you both.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been fun.
And how's VP Precision been going? Been well received, I would take it.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I think we've gotten a lot of positive feedback as we travel around to the matches. I know, Jake and I both, a lot of guys come up and say they appreciate it, and which is nice because it's kind of weird when we're just talking to each other and it seems like you're talking to the wall, but then you get a lot of feedback from guys, and it's good. So yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, we have to say that we're all fans in the room here, and we love what you're doing. So keep up the good work, and congratulations for being the best podcast ever made.
Yeah, we're gonna give Joe Rogan a run. So.
look out, Joe! Sensational, the John and Jake experience. I like it.
There you go. Well, thanks. We're not as funny as you guys, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, but you guys actually know what you're talking about.
A little bit for everybody.
Between the 2 podcasts, we've got everything covered.
That's what I'm talking about. We just need some of your humor, and then it's all good. So.
Sounds great, guys.
Perfect. Well, thanks a lot, Rusty. I appreciate it, man.
No worries, guys. Thanks very much, and congratulations, and all the best with the podcast in future.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks to your listeners. We appreciate it very much. It means a lot. Thank you.
Doodles.
Right. Well, good stuff. You guys were pretty quiet during that call. You guys starstruck, were you?
Well, we didn't want to interrupt the bromance. And, we've all heard of menage en trois, but never menage en quad.
Yeah. I can't speak American.
I love the
You
excuses.
can't even speak English properly.
Yeah, I know.
It's all good.
I'm still learning.
Lucky we're
it.
in Australia. We speak our own little bastardised version.
Yeah, what up, mate?
Good.
Bonza.
Thanks, Alf. Right, our next... Alf! Told you I'd get some Alf in there. Had to be some Alf. Next one. We are on to episode title of the year. This is brought to you by Target Light. Episode title of the year. Here we go. Right. Whoops, throwing stuff around the studio.
True.
Bonza.
All right. There was of our studio episodes. They're all nominated, and it came down. Actually, every single one of them got a vote somehow. The Penguins and all sorts of stuff. But came down to 3. It was a 3-way draw at the end of it, which was Dialing on Nylon Bush, which I know is popular with some of you gentlemen here. There's Some Bison and Servo Burgers. Now, Andy and Dutchie have already voted on these ones. So, we've got a 3-way tie. Bronte, what do you... which one are you going to pick? I'm going to get a vote, and then we'll see where we end up from there.
Well, I can't deny my inner engineer. It's got to be Dialing on the Nylon Bush.
I thought that, and I just love saying Servo Burgers.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure most of our listeners would have had a bad experience with a Servo Burger at some point in their life.
Yeah,
and once you've
I've
had
had
that,
worse
you
experiences
can't go
dialing
back.
on an island bush. Much worse.
Just not dialing the right direction.
It wasn't nylon enough.
Yeah, it was low quality nylon.
Was it like the lubrication infused
might
on
have
the
been-
yellow one, or the?
Might have been a bush in between some nylons.
Oh!
I don't know what sound effect to use for that one. I've changed them all tonight.
I don't think there's one suitable.
No, probably not. Anyway, so we shall. What do we do? We've got so the bison one's gone. We're on Dialing on an Island Bush and Servo Burgers. Well, we've got an audience. Hello, audience. How are you? Great. Thanks for joining in. I want to hear. Put in burgers or bush into the comments, and we'll give it a couple of minutes and see which one gets the most votes. Burgers or bush in the comments on Facebook, on YouTube, Patreon, wherever it is.
Does anybody else see something slightly wrong with that?
No.
I see a whole lot of things right with that.
It's a good night out.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of which,
Of course, an engineer would say, "Oh, well, yeah, maybe."
so this category is sponsored by Target Light. I don't know if you guys know Target Light. They're only new, but they produce a very unique product, which is an image of a range, which is done. They're designed to sit 3.5. There's some images of it. 3.5 meters away from you, and you're meant to use one of those iotas or DFATs or some sort of little collimator that'll bring your focal point down. And at that point, you'll see basically the range that you shoot on. A lot of the PRS ranges are getting photos done, and so you'll be able to practice at home. The targets are 1 MOA, 2 MOA, 3 MOA, depending on the size of them, replicated at different distances. And so you actually can do that. And the joy of it with your scope, you can't see the whole range. You actually have to move around the image as you go along. And there's three different images on the page, as you can see there. And the low one's when you're prone, kneeling, standing, sort of being able to practice those different positions. They are good. They're a fabric, so the light comes through. Because as soon as you put one of those little collimators on, being the engineer,
Are they nylon?
they are not nylon, I don't believe.
ABS.
They have 3 bushes in them though, and so you'll be able to utilize. That to do it, but you need a lot of light to do so. So the fact that these aren't that PVC, light comes through it. So, right, how is our bush and burger comments on it? We should check. Have we got any? Oh yeah, we got some comments there. Burger, bush burger.
I don't think Trav realises that.
Yeah, Trav.
I'll self-censor on that one.
All right, we have got in a very short survey. Burger's got the most votes, so the winner of that Golden Yeet is Servo Burgers. Servo Burgers.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
That goes on forever. All right, so next topic, next category. That's what they're called tonight. Oh,
Yeah.
Andy,
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Jump into this one, mate.
All right.
Jump into this one.
Well, we have accessories innovation of the year. So everything that attaches to, I presume.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Definition brought to you by Projectile Warehouse for this particular one. Yeah, we'll get rid of that now. Good. Anyway, what were some of the nominations there?
Right. Yeah. Well, we had accessories. Oh, the Yeet Cannon shirts.
You're under a bit of pressure there, mate.
Oh, I just had a
nice.
read.
Yeah.
Yeet Cannon shirts as an accessory.
Yeah.
Accessory to awesome.
Yeah.
Cause of
Yeet
awesome.
Cannon shirt, you have been charged with accessory to awesome.
Confidence booster.
Yep.
So we've got that. The Arca plates.
Mhm.
We've got some magazines.
No, well, not just magazines. Bejeweled
Dirty magazine. Oh.
Bejeweled
Oh.
magazines.
I'm reading that.
Guessing that's a little bit like bejazzled, but on a magazine instead.
Bejazzled.
Bejazzled, sorry,
But on
yeah.
a magazine. Yeah, that's right. Dialing on a bejazzled magazine.
Doesn't have the same ring as
Doesn't
the
quite right. Doesn't quite work.
dialing on a bejazzled bush.
Sure, if you need to. Yeah, and Target Light actually did get a nomination as well. Heaps of Game Changer nominations, as you expect, and all different types, the pint size and this, and then sticky, and then not sticky, and then the OG, and then waxed, and all sorts. But yeah, there was about as many votes for the Game Changer collectively as for the SkyPod, as I've been informed. I need to say it. The SkyPod. I don't know. I don't know what you guys reckon. But yeah, there we go. There's the images.
Skypod.
SkyPod. Yeah. It's apparently how you say it. So you
But
have.
they've spelt it like psych.
I think it's somebody's name. I reckon it refers to somebody's name. So
Sure, it's not just the American pronunciation.
no, it probably could be. Yeah. Yeah. Well, how should we pronounce it then?
Mm-mm.
Skikpod?
No, definitely
Nah.
psych.
Psych. Yeah. So I was going with PsychPod because when you put one on, it psychs out your other competitors.
That's it.
Anyway, I think that probably has been one of the more significant products. The Game Changer is great, really good, but you know, Game Changer is the Game Changer, and that's going to be just refined and tweaked. Whereas this was a whole, I mean, it's a bipod, but it was a very different bipod. So
Yeah, the engineering involved in that one.
get Bronte on board.
Yeah, that looks
No objections to that.
no objections taken.
All right, let's go with that. The Golden Yeets is going to go to the Psych Sky Seek Pod
Apparently, it's someone's surname.
surname. Cool. Oh, we're getting updates on information.
We are.
Right.
Yep, we've got a very knowledgeable audience.
We
Makes up for us.
someone has to.
Somehow we'll get all aspects and
It's
knowledge.
designer's surname. I knew it was a name somewhere in there, Birchie. Anyway, I knew it was in there somewhere. Right, what do we got next? Next one up. The PRS Match of the Year. Just so that was sponsored by PRS Australia, makes sense. And Bronte, if there are comments, or Andy, if there are comments, please let us know what they are. If they're worthwhile, I mean, if they're rubbish, then don't mention them. But,
That'll keep them quiet.
no, us making comments doesn't count. Right, PRS Match of the Year. This one went purely on votes. There was all the matches were nominated. And it came down to three matches. Andy, you probably shot the most matches, so I'm interested in your takes on some of these. So in third position, we had the Vortex PRS finale, the 2019 finale down at Minato. Should we not talk about that one, Andy, for you?
Yeah, to be honest, it was pretty tough. Yeah, I didn't vote for it.
Didn't vote for it. Is that just because you prefer an easy one rather than a challenge?
No, I think, well, I'll let you know my thoughts a bit later.
Okay. So something you voted for on the list still.
Mm.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So Vortex PRS finale in third spot. In second position, our first venture up into Queensland was the Huntsman Battle of Biggedon, which was a good match. I was probably the only one there, I think, from here. So it was good. I was very fortunate. They took care of everything, and I was able to run around with a camera and do updates and Facebook and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was a good match. It was nice to get one in Queensland. The southern side of that hill that we were shooting into, which is the backstop, is all up in flames at the moment. So it's probably something to keep in mind that, it's I think that's been burning. I spoke to Jared yesterday, and it's been burning up there for quite a long time. So the range is not in jeopardy at the moment, but of course, the range is secondary. There's people's farms and houses going up. So I know Jared was out there with a crew trying to do what they could to save as much as they can. So. Yeah, just big fires all around the country at the moment, which is no good at all. So, and aside, if you are able to help out with, they go by different names around the country, but CFS is here. I think Regional Fire Service in one state. I don't know the names. Dutchy might have it. He used to do stuff for CFS. Do you know in various states?
Regional Fire Authority.
Yep.
And there's a Country Fire Authority in Victoria, I think.
Yeah. CFA.
Yeah, RFS, RFA, CFA, CFS.
Good.
That's ABC.
4 of them.
If you can get support them, show them some love because they are true heroes. Speaking of not heroes, back to us. That was second. Huntsman Battle of Biggedon was really good. It was nice and warm. Excellent match. In first place. Now there's a caveat to this, but anyway, in first place was the Burris Cold Steel Open, which was the first match of the year up in Mildura, SSAA Mildura, which was a good match. Now, you were at this match, Andy. Is this the one you voted for?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I think, being the first match,
Yep.
you really take it seriously and participate in.
Yep.
It's going to be a good one.
Oh, because this is your first match of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you won. That's why, now I know why you voted for
That's it.
You won.
Yeah.
Also, I understand why he doesn't like the finale.
Yeah, and he was neutral on Biggedon because he neither won nor lost. Would you have won if you went?
What do you mean?
Biggedon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course you would have won.
No, who knows?
Good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Like the confidence. Cool. All right. The Burris. Now, I will put a little disclaimer in there. When I listed these on the website, I listed them in the order that the matches ran, and Burris ran first. So there was an option to pass on voting for a PRS match if you didn't feel you're in a position to throw an opinion out. But I suspect that maybe some people left Burris in there. But it won by quite a significant amount. So I'm going to say that significant amount was the errors, and there was a few people who chose to vote for it. I don't know. Anyway, just putting the information out there. I mean, all your winners.
They all felt sorry for Andy. That's what happened.
What? Fair enough.
I did well at that one, though.
Yeah, that's why they felt sorry for it,
so
because
they
you did
vote
shit
for
in
it.
every other one.
Okay.
Bonza.
Good. All right, excellent. Well, congratulations to Burris Cold Steel Open. Golden Yeet. Righto, Bronte. I know you're excited about the next award.
The Non-Game Changer Award.
What are you laughing about, Andy?
That was just said with so much enthusiasm. Exactly for the topic. The non-game changer.
You don't want to build something up and then have it not deliver. Like
A non-game changer.
Every one of their episodes. Good. Non-game changer. So what was the definition of this category, Rondy?
something that was built up to be the next big thing that flopped, basically.
Sure.
Something got sucked.
I'm just going to throw it out there. I nominated Andy Little. Just so it doesn't come up and it's awkward. It was me.
For those of you
I had high hopes.
Congratulations, the Golden Yeet for the non-game changer award goes to Andy.
Consensus
Let's move on.
And moving on.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Love the support.
Hey, didn't you win the last category? Anyway, all right. So there was a few other things, although not everything came out this year. The 6mm BR, which didn't come out this year and has done very well at comps, but whatever. I don't mind ragging on the 6mm BR. It's fun. So 6mm BR, definitely in with a chance. The Matchmaster from RCBS.
I know you're looking for a response, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to dignify it with a response.
that is
In a
the
world that
response.
contains an auto trickler,
Yep. That is the
It's just-
response I was looking
yeah.
for, to be honest. So the SAP rear bag. Now this one got me confused because SAP have had lots of rear bags. I'm not sure if anywhere particularly released this year, and don't know which one this is referring to. But anyway, it's there, so there you go. But there were some serious contenders, some guys who got quite a few votes that made it to the pointy end of the list, which I'm sure they all were keen on. Sierra Game Changers. Now, bonus points to them because they use the word game changer, not only in the marketing, in the bloody name of the product.
yeah,
Yeah, polymer-tipped projectile.
yeah,
Wow.
designed for hunting.
Oh my
Funny
gosh.
that, like, who's ever thought of using a projectile for hunting?
With a tip on it. Yeah.
I know. It's like, I think there was another manufacturer that's done that before. Maybe was it like all of them?
Maybe not all of them, but you're not far
Yeah,
off.
pretty close.
Not far off. Yeah, okay. The Daniel Defense Delta 5.
Yeah, I had to look it up because I didn't
Didn't know what this
know
was.
what that one was. Just
So this one, I'm not sure this had the hype associated with it that we were looking for in this category. It was a gun that was released by Daniel Defense. They normally do semi-autos and autos and all that sort of gear. So was their entry into this sort of thing. It wasn't brilliant. It was interesting. Probably fits in the category. But it was expensive for what it was. I think was the real disappointment with it. If it was really expensive for what it was.
I guess looking at it quickly before the show, I don't see what was that different about it. Like
No.
there wasn't anything that was game changing about it, wasn't?
No.
Yeah.
No. And the other one that ended into this category was the Magpul bipod. Magpul bipod.
I definitely saw a lot of hype about it.
Yep.
And then,
Kinda
from what I heard, wasn't.
not great.
No.
Pretty plasticky and flexible was
Mm.
the synopsis I received on it.
Yep.
Everyone's going very formal. It was a piece of shit. It came out.
It
Yeah,
sucked.
Oh,
a
yeah, it
piece
was.
of shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
It's like we put a camera on you guys and you forget your bloody personality.
Yeah,
It's a piece of shit.
but there's
We've
evidence
said
of me
it like
saying
every
that. though.
episode, haven't we?
Almost.
We never talked about the Magpul bipod before.
Yeah.
That's because they're shit.
There we go. He's
There
back.
we go.
He's back.
Welcome back, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Welcome
all right.
back.
Where have you been, mate? It's
All right.
been lonely in here without you.
Tell us how you really feel.
Good stuff.
Bonza.
So, all right, we've got three options there. What are we going to give it to? I want to give it to the Game Changers because they've got the word game changer in there and just
And there's a lot of other,
Just-
Pet
Hornady,
peeve, is it?
Nosler.
Sierra, they've already done it.
Barnes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
I've even got a
polymer tipped
box that's
projectiles, right?
Remington branded that's got a polymer tipped hunting projectile.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
I know. If Remington's done it.
If Remington's done it.
Yeah.
No one could do it worse.
That's
Well, actually, yeah, probably fair.
Did they go broke doing it? Anyway.
I heard they had a lot of recalls.
Any other votes? Or we
It's a bit hard to recall a projectile after you fired it.
That's the
Just
point.
saying.
You get instant recall.
No, that's recoil, not recall.
That's what I said. I just said,
Yeah. Nuts in your mouth.
yeah, correct.
Oh, no, well, I cut to him and I was expecting a different image.
Oh, man, this is going to get the studio dirty. Right. Hope no one's allergic to these. There we go. Got one. I'm throwing peanuts up in the air and catching them because I'm waiting.
Seems like
I'm
the
waiting for
video-
these guys to vote.
Video support feed seems to be a little bit behind.
Yeah, what's
That's what
going on?
happens.
Oh, we're meant to be voting on the worst thing ever.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's clearly a
Oh, you telling me I didn't win it?
Yeah, I'm going with Andy. You're
I
like,
thought that was serious.
Righto, Andy's won it. Congratulations.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Andy, not for the first time, you've come from behind again.
I love it.
All right. Shall we move on?
Oh, did I just won that? Yeah.
You just claimed it.
Your first Golden Yeet, mate. How do you feel? The only trophy you won this year.
Oh yeah.
Only meaningful trophy you've won this year.
Oh.
Right. Good job. Good job. Well, speaking of the fact that you just won that one, you get to choose the next one. Well, introduce the next one.
Yeah, so let's go our shooting video of the year.
I just want to point out, can we just flick back to the last title? I don't know if that's too hard to do, Dutchie, but if we can just go back to the non-game changer award. So I just want to point out, this was actually sponsored, the non-game changer award. It was sponsored by Low Vis Gear because they do actually sell the game changer.
Mm.
So you should go and buy the game changer.
Because it is actually legitimately a game changer.
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, it's good.
absolutely. Not because it's a non-game changer. It is definitely a game changer. That would never win that award.
I'd like to say it helped me, but
It helped you in the match to win. Is that why you lost last match? Because
You forgot your game changer.
that's
No,
right.
he wasn't
I did-
using the Sierra projectiles.
No, he was using the Sierra.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, good. All right, anyway, let's go again with shooting video of the year. There's movement in this room. Righto, shooting video of the year, sponsored by Short Action Precision. There were 5 nominations for this, 5 main nominations that actually got a few votes and bits and pieces. Now, we can't particularly play all of these, thanks to this going out on YouTube and YouTube not liking when you play someone else's video, so we won't do that, but we can tell you about them. You guys have seen all of these. So, Jake's excuses are Jake Vibbett from VP Precision and all sorts of places that he frequents. Jake did a video earlier this year where he would shoot a round and then give an excuse for why he missed it, then shoot another round and give it, just basically calling everyone on all their excuses. You guys watched the video before? Any favourites?
It sounded like Nick.
Well, I thought it was actually quite good. It gave a bit of fresh material for some of the people that are just sick of using. Someone touched my scope.
Same old excuses.
Yeah. Or the wind picked up for me.
Yeah, that's
it's not windy
definitely
for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it switched. Yeah. Why didn't the flag move? It switched.
That's the way it goes. So, it was good. We should check in on some comments. We'll check some comments in a moment. But Jake's excuses. It was a good video, good fun. It was well done, Jake. The next one that was nominated was all the PRS gear you don't need. This is one that I got the privilege of making with Andy and Emma Stevens at the beginning of this year, where we basically went through we ripped about our backpacks, showed everything that was in there, and then turfed everything that we don't particularly want. Stuff that we did want, but we could do without for a match, and we basically just went down to the basics. So that was well received. Thanks for whoever nominated that one. Any comments on that one? Hate mail, whatever. No one watched it. Perfect. The Bigoton Club PRS shoot from Kings of Kenilworth. I don't know how to say that correctly.
Is it like a self-elected title?
Sorry?
The Kings of Kenilworth?
I think so. Yeah. Self-appointed kings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most monarchs are self-appointed, aren't they? When you think about it.
Yeah, but they just got other people to agree with them. That's the difference.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's got some likes and subscribers, then I guess he's some people agree with him. Anyway.
Hail to the king.
There was a bloke up in Queensland, and he goes by the alias of Kenny, and he did a little shooting vlog of him going up to the Bigoton match. It wasn't the PRS match; it was the club shoot up there, and yeah, good little vlog. Good to see what they're doing. Any comments on that? You guys had a skim through that one before?
Pretty sound beard he had going on there.
Yeah, bonus points for the beard. Yeah,
Very
Amazing
thick,
beard. Yeah.
very luscious.
Likes his rum.
Yeah.
did. He had a lot of rum.
There was not a lot wrong with that video. Not a lot wrong with
And
it.
there was guns.
And then they did shooting. Yeah.
Not wrong. Okay, and then the next one was the boxed 1,000 metre, the one that Andy and I were involved with. That, whether you like it or not, that video's blown up.
It's pretty funny.
it's gone crazy. Yeah, last I checked, it was gone to 400,000 people on Facebook, which is ridiculous.
It's an appreciable number.
Yeah, and I can't count that high.
Have to take your socks and shoes off for that one.
Sorry?
Have to take your socks and shoes off.
And pants.
That doesn't help much though.
What if you weren't wearing pants to start with? I mean,
Not all one included.
right, living the dream.
Good. The last one, and I think we're probably all going to agree that this is probably the major contender. It's our favourite video from All Things 12 Volt. It's the breakdown of the Discovery Optics range from Tony at All Things 12 Volt. If you haven't,
It's just quality.
Quality.
It's hard to go past
Gotta
the
drink
quality.
It's where I go for all my scope information.
Especially if you need to put sticks in water.
Yep.
Shooting grass.
Shooting grass.
And those eliminator scopes.
You just got
Well,
to watch
they
the
do
winch
make
on them though.
Well, with elimination.
So we shall link those videos, particularly the winning video. If we haven't done it yet, it's a good video. Thanks to the guys who did find them and sent them out to us. They were really good. Sorry, we can't show them on the show, but anyway, next time maybe we'll see if we can chuck them into the actual YouTube clip from this one. Good. So what are we doing? The Discovery Optics is the winner. Any objections to that one?
No.
I think probably the box to 1,000 is better production quality by a long way.
I think my Instagram story an hour before we started was a better production.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I dropped the camera partway through.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Anyway, good.
But it's quality.
The comedy quality of that video is high. So, congratulations to our mate Tony for winning that. Well done. Well
keep
done.
up the quality videos.
Yeah, keep it going. Good job. All right, this is one of the big ones. This is we're on to the next one. Bronte, do you want to announce this one, mate?
The rifle.
Come on, mate. It's 4 words. 5 words. Bit
Well,
of
no,
me.
but it's an acronym.
No, it's
Now-
it's 5 letters.
It's on the screen, mate.
4 letters.
Oh, rifle innovation of the year then.
Good. All right.
Andy's rocking out.
And he's definitely rocking out.
Mate, we're on video, remember?
All right, hey, let's check in with some comments. Let's check in with some comments before we go. So, what have we got going on there, Bronte? You're on the socials.
Someone's outraged.
Is it Andy?
We're talking
No,
about,
it's Hugo Dengus that's outraged. That's outrageous.
we're talking
that's a
about
Simpsons
creating
reference.
of black holes.
Berchie said he's going to fill up one of the game changers with Sierra game changer projectiles. Might open a black hole in the universe. I think we should definitely do that.
Would have been a shitload cheaper than the Large Hadron Collider.
Scott Brownlee has called you all aspects, Andy. I'm sure you're used to that.
Pretty polite, don't you think, for a Wednesday night?
Is it Wednesday?
I'm not shooting my porno tonight, so
That's Thursdays.
yeah. Late night.
Chapless Thursday.
Good. And we're just checking on YouTube as well.
Wait, who said that? I'm going to yell at that.
Scott Brownlee. Good. All right. Anyway, back onto the rifle innovation of the year. Yeah. Andy, get off your phone and start dancing. Spot on. Everyone listening to the audio stream of that. will love that bit.
Yep.
Rifle innovation. Well, there was all sorts of contenders for the rifle innovation. Just failed to remember some of them. There was all sorts of options. There was three main ones that kept coming up and got lots and lots of votes. Actually, well, I guess there was 4 actually, but we'll get into that. Andy, oh no, you're on your phone. Sorry, mate. Sorry to interrupt. Bronte, you probably got it in front
I'm
of you.
just getting onto Scott.
Yep.
Good.
So you've got the MDT ECC chassis.
ACC, I believe.
Yes, the ACC. Yeah, that's the one.
That was a good chassis. That was a good chassis.
What do you mean was? Still is.
When it launched as a good chassis, is what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. It hasn't changed. It's still good. And that really, I think that brought MDT up that
Yep.
level, where they were now had a chassis that was not on par, but in the realm of KOG MPA, and also it was cheaper, so it had a point of difference.
Yep.
But it was really good, able to be pimped out with the weights and all that sort of thing. And we started seeing quite a few of them sort of flooding through the PRS. So I think it was a really good option, really good contender in this in this mix.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Next one up.
The 6mm GT, or more commonly known as the 6mm Gay Tiger. Start riding the tiger there, Tiger.
Andy, are you okay, mate?
Oh, rum.
Are you out of rum? You can't. You bought half a bottle of rum and a quarter of a bottle of Coke.
I shouldn't.
Yeah, the 6mm GT Gay Tiger. It was a new cartridge. I reckon that this was probably more not bad hype, but a lot of hype. A lot of hype that was a 6mm GT came out and it was good round. And then, of course, ARS got a hold of it.
The meme value of this round will far surpass its ever.
Throw that other image back up, if you could, for a moment there, Dutchie.
Yeah, it's just quality.
So you see up there, guys, if you're watching, there's a whole stack of Reading dies that say 6mm Gay Tiger. Well, before Trent got a hold of that image, they didn't say 6mm Gay Tiger, and then so we sneakily posted that up on Impact Dynamics, and tell you what, that was one of our biggest posts. Yeah. We're going, where do I get this? I didn't realise they were releasing this. What's that? Yeah. Anyway, I really hope that Reading got some phone calls about that.
Yeah, surely.
Good job, Trent. Well done. Yeah, but it was probably. I mean, I think the culture around it. It's a lifestyle, really. It's a lifestyle choice being a Gay Tiger.
How's it going?
It's going good so far.
Good.
Lacking in brass, but everything else is going good about it. And yeah, I think the round, like from what I'm seeing, the round does very well. It's not a game changer. It's not a whole different world, but it's a contender. Yeah, but I mean, it's probably the gag of the year, really, isn't it?
The meme value, as I said, that's just
It was well executed.
Yeah, it's just brilliant.
Spot on.
Yeah. Gave all those tigers an identity.
Do you often gag on a gay tiger?
Regularly now. You weren't expecting that. Good. All right.
No, it's not out of the ordinary.
And our third option in the rifle innovation of the year. Sorry, I was going to read that as a rifle innovation of the Yeet. Was the Lithgow LA 105? I don't know if it went with Woomer or not. If they dropped that, I don't know.
I think it's still up on their website as a
Is it?
Warrior. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Pays homage to Australian history.
Yeah. Absolutely, throwing spears around. Anyone got any thoughts on that? I know you've had your eye on one of these.
I want one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a thought.
Nah, they're pretty handy looking piece of equipment. It'd be.
I just can't find anywhere that's got them in stock.
Yeah. Are they widely available in the public domain yet, or are they still
are
limited
widely
quantities?
available, as far as I'm aware. What the problem that I think you have is that they're often pre-sold, so. You get an order and you get them relatively quickly. They're keeping up with orders, but they're not. So they're not massively behind. But whether places have them on the shelf, yeah, I think my regular gun shop had them on the shelf the other day actually. So kicking around a little bit. But that was good. I mean, it's good. It's not super different to a few other things on the market, but it's nice to have an Australian option. And
absolutely.
And the KRG, I think it's why I like it is that. On the shelf, it's probably got the best off-the-shelf option for a chassis, out of the Ticker, out of the Remington, out of the all the other brands that have come along. I think that's, you've got KRG who know how to make good quality chassis underneath a good quality gun. So
I believe it's a KRG.
Only if it comes in
Only if it comes in what? Sorry,
a 6mm GT.
Wouldn't that be a KRG?
It'll be something.
Right, good. I didn't have a buzzer. Sorry, I would have done the buzzer one. And there was a fourth nominated contender, which was the 7.6 mil Creedmoor, which I know Dutchy was really, really passionate about. Really,
Still
keen.
am.
Still
Oh,
am.
look, and it's got the 150 SSTs that I'm trying to load.
Yeah, that's right. So
Is that
Is that a coincidence?
is that a hunting round with a plastic tip? Holy shit!
I don't believe it is a hunting round because that wouldn't change the game.
Right, back on track. The reason it doesn't qualify, the only reason, is because it hasn't actually been released yet properly. No one's got one. We can't seem to track down anyone with a 7.6 mil Creedmoor. So, yeah, can't.
I still want my brass.
Sorry, Dutch, you can't qualify.
I want my brass.
No, you can want whatever bras you want. But
Yeah,
it's
like a
not happening.
GT brass.
So,
What is it? Glass houses, mate. Glass houses.
yeah, okay, fair call. I could make some, really. Anyway. So
So could I. In fact, I reckon I got a bucket full of them. It just got the wrong head stamp. Yeah.
We got a three-way. Oh, that doesn't sound right with the Go Tiger. We've got three options here that are all contenders. So, Dutchy, considering that the one that you were most partial to failed miserably in being nominated correctly, I think we're going to
Make my brass.
all choose one of these, and let's pitch to Dutchy which one could win, because they're all healthy contenders here. So, Bronny, are you partial to anyone?
I like the Lithgow 105. Yeah, I like the Lithgow.
Andy, what about you, mate?
Well, it's only right to leave you with the GT, so I'm going to go the ACC.
No, go with your heart. Go with your heart. Go wherever you like.
No, I am.
You're gonna
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna go with the ACC from MDT.
That's it.
But the four of us in this room, only one of us owns
Yeah, that's
a
right.
questionable Tiger.
No, I don't own a questionable one. The gayest one in the world. Yeah, all right.
He knows his place.
I know what's going on.
Well and truly out of the closet there.
All right. Anyway, so no, it's in the gun safe, mate. What are you talking about? Okay, so guys, Andy, you're up first because you're the worst. You got 10 seconds.
Oh, right.
Before the buzzer to plead your case to Dutchy as to why the MDT ACC chassis should win the Rifle Innovation of the Year for 2019. Are you ready?
All right.
You ready? Here we go.
I'm not ready, but yep.
Go.
Okay, look at that really long forend. Just guess how many weights you can stick on that thing.
7.
Coupled with the psych pod, I mean, endless possibilities. Oh,
Right, you're out there. That's it. You're gone.
Oh, that was it. Oh.
Not impressed.
Oh.
That was a very poor pitch.
I was going to say,
Sorry, MDT, you should have got a better representative.
All right, Monty.
No, I'll let you go first. It's part of my strategy.
yeah, I'm keen to see how this goes.
I'm buying myself time. We're tossing a coin for it.
No. I need to go last. It's part of my win strategy.
Part of the win strategy. Okay. All right. Dutchy, look at me. All right. Here we go. I mean, come on, man. Like, seriously, the gayest Tigers ever? Come on. Look deep into my eyes. Come over here. Let's put our feet together under the table.
That's disturbing.
Oh, yeah, Gay Tiger. 6 mil Gay Tiger for the win. Forgot about that.
So am I voting for you or the Tiger? Or are they sort of like one and the same these
Whatever
days?
gets me the win. All right, Bronte, you're up, mate. You ready? Here we go.
All right. So we've heard from Andy trying to sell us a chassis that everybody else has already seen a chassis before. We've heard from Rusty trying to flog us off some promiscuous passes.
You got to be quicker. And you said nothing about the gun.
I didn't need to.
What gun is this again?
Oh, the 105 is clearly better.
All you've done. No, too late. Take that off strike that from the record.
Well, yeah, he already wants one, so I don't need to sell it to him. I just had more fun taking you guys down. It really should have been 15 seconds.
You backed up our point. You should have spoken faster.
Yeah, I should have.
All right.
Oh,
Dutchy,
screwed
the
that one up,
call is
didn't I?
your mate, Rifle.
I'll be
Innovation of
honest,
the Year.
this wasn't about what I want. This was about a pitch.
That's right.
And I hate to say it, Andy Little,
Andy.
another yeet.
For the win.
Another yeet.
Oh, man. There we go.
The NDT AC. I'm actually pretty happy with that choice, to be fair.
It's not a terrible selection, to be honest.
It is a nice chassis too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MDT had a very good year this year with that and picking up the Skypod as well.
It was the long forend that really got you, wasn't it?
Couple
Just
couple
all the
with a gay
weights. I was
tiger.
thinking, like, imagine how heavy that would be if I put weights all over it.
Oh, that would be great. Right. Well, that's the Rifle Innovation of the Year. Rifle Innovation of the Year. Good. That was sponsored by Impact Dynamics. We are on to our last one. We are on to our last category. That's what it's called. Brilliant. Last Golden Yeet of the night. This is Shooting Meme of the Year. Right. This is sponsored by Two Beers, One Chat, which, if you're not familiar with, is another little podcast that I appear on, sorry to say. But as a redeeming feature, Dave Acker, who shoots for Team Barris and works for Beretta, is also on that. So if you like we touch on shooting. We don't talk shooting topics. We touch on the fact we go to comps and bits and pieces, but it is really about beer, music, and life and other associated rubbish. And so if you like that, look up Two Beers, One Chat. We would love to have you over there as well.
If you don't like that, look up no.
Two Tigers, One
Yeah,
Chassis.
no, I won't even finish that. No, we got to.
Good. Anyway.
Was that you referring to the next picture?
So we had a lot of entries for this one. We had heaps of entries, so much that Dutchie's going to have to stop partway through to reload a couple. Now, this is Shooting Memes of the Year. Thanks to everyone who threw us a meme. And we're going to go look through them, and it's really going to come down to giggles, responses, whether we enjoy it, whether we understand it. That could be a challenge for some of us, self included. All right, let's kick it off with the first one. For those who are listening,
Listen with your eyes.
listen with your eyes.
There's a
Oh,
picture.
Visualize.
this is the angry woman yelling at cat meme, and above the angry. I mean, memes don't work when you explain them. This is poorly thought out. This is great for our YouTube audience. Go over to YouTube and watch the show. 6mm GT, and then of course the cat sitting there says "Gay Tiger," which is good.
I don't understand it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. It's called anyway. No, we don't need to explain it. Let's move on.
Where's that buzzer? Like,
Oh yeah, I've turfed the buzzer. Sorry.
oh well.
Just do what you did just then.
Okay.
Mm.
Right. Next one then. If 6.5 Creedmoor was a person, Andy, do you want to explain what we are looking at here?
Don't think there's words for that.
Yeah, I don't want to piss people off. Well, we're looking at a pretty flamboyant sort of person.
Yeah, that's an appropriate way.
Yeah,
It's Andy.
like I said, that's tomorrow night.
Different hair color to different beard color.
He's gone.
He's got the. Is that a
Is
tiger
that
tattoo on
tiger?
his chest?
Yeah,
Or is that someone
that should
sort
be
of
a.
That is
That's,
homosexual
that's a
animal?
6GT person.
That's a gay tiger. There we go. Yeah, you got that wrong. It's not a Creedmoor, it's a 6GT. Anyway, right on to the next one. And on the next one. Oh, we're on to Family Guy on the next one. This one is Meg. Meg is representing Ticker in this meme. Says, you guys always act like you're better than me. And you've got the rest of the Family Guy family sitting there labelled Seiko, saying you may go to... Oh, we've got the thing.
Go through our bins.
Go through our bins for parts to make more tickers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Fronty got a smile. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got Butters on the next one. Here we go. Oh, there's some movements there. Andy, you want to tell us what's going on there? Butters looks creepy as.
Yeah, he's looking. Well, he was looking through a spotting scope, and then he's turned to you with his creepy eyes, and he's gone. The top writing says, "When you see Impact, but he made fun of you as an RO." So, no call from him.
No call.
No call.
Yeah, don't piss off your ROs. They might just not call something for you.
Pretty reasonable advice.
Good. All right, that's probably the highlight so far. On to the next one. Oh, this is Terminator.
This one's funny.
I did like this one.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's a scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger's talking with the girl and goes, what does she shoot? He answers 308. He picks up the phone and goes, what's your wind hold at 800 yards? She replies, like left edge. And Arnie responds with, your foster parents are dead.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
That's the winner so far.
Wind hold
That's,
at
yeah,
800
that's a
meters.
good one.
Yeah.
But what if you're shooting in no wind?
Nobody ever shoots
Still
in no
left
wind.
edge.
It's not left edge.
Next
like-
one. Next one we got.
Yard left of target.
Broddy, you're
My
going
eyes aren't that good.
Okay. Andy?
All right. Well, we've got a person looking at the camera looking
Getting
pretty
angry.
pissed off. Yeah.
Yep.
He goes, don't you put that evil on me. And then underneath it says, when MOA guys get a meal correction.
Been there for that one. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yep, that's why it's good. Not for those who haven't. All right, good. Next one is Robert Downey Jr. in what movie is that?
Jungle something?
No. Oh.
I can't see the bottom bit.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic
Yeah.
Thunder. That's the one.
Good
It says
movie.
never go full Creedmoor. Before you know it, you'll own an RPR and be saying Athlon has the best class on the planet.
That's pretty fair, actually.
That's not bad.
It's doing all right, actually. That's awesome.
That's up
Yeah,
there
I'll
with
give
the,
that one.
with the Arnie one. All right. Roddy, you got the next one, mate. Can you read that one?
Yes, mate. Yes,
That's
I can.
funny.
So you have Winnie the Pooh in 3 states of intoxication. Well, no, not really. You've got one, he's normal, let's call it, and they're referred to as Leopold people, which, questionable. You've got him dressed quite smartly and referred to as a Night Falls person. And then you have him, I'm not really sure the best way to describe that.
He went full Creedmoor.
He went, he fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. And that's referred to as vortex people. Vortex.
Yep, there you go. I mean, I think Leopold might need to be down. Anyway.
I would almost
yeah.
swap
Oh,
Leopold and
yeah,
vortex, to be
yeah.
perfectly honest.
I just think Winnie the Pooh looks funny. Bottom one.
Touch, you didn't even read anything.
Nah.
Good, all right. Next one's a bit of a classic. It's the kid with all the veins popping out of his head saying, when you shoot a 6.5 Creedmoor and haven't told anyone in 8 minutes. Which was really funny the first time I saw it, but that's been around for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Righto. Andy, you're up on this call.
How do I explain that?
There's a dude just sleeping.
And then his face lights up on fire?
I don't know.
Oh,
Just
okay,
read
so
it. It doesn't have to be funny.
First slide when he's sleeping,
Yep.
using fundamentals to shoot well. And then the second slide when he's real shit?
Yep.
What's
His
that?
eyes are on fire.
Plunking a 26-pound 6mm on a barricade and slapping a 6-pound trigger.
6 ounce.
6 ounce
6
trigger.
pound trigger wouldn't be a
Yeah.
slap, mate.
Nah.
A winch on that.
Yeah, I'd be
Tony
pissed off
would
too.
have
Tony
Yeah.
help us out with the winch. Good. Okay, good. There you go. There's
Yeah.
another meme. This is another classic. It's a fat little kid. It says, "Don't worry, sir. I'm from the internet."
Nothing about that kid's little.
His nose is pretty small compared to the rest of him.
Well done. Okay.
What a stud.
What
We need to get him out.
He should do a video with Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality.
Quality. Righto. We're getting through them. Oh, this one's small.
Yeah, who's reading that?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
not
yes, I've
me.
tried it, this is a scene from Super Troopers, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It says, I swear to God, I will pistol whip the next guy that says, my gun shoots sub MOA all day long.
And there's the 3 of them, and they say,
Father, how does your Mossberg Patriot shoot?
"Sub MOA all day as long as I do my part." And
Super
then,
Troopers is a classic movie.
Then they're handing the captain or whatever the pistol to pistol whip. Anyway, we do get used to people saying "sub MOA all day." Yeah, okay, no big deal about that one.
You wet me and
You've
missed
changed it. Go back.
Go back.
He's got so distracted.
Sorry, I did
It's,
get distracted.
This is Caitlyn Jenner. Is that?
No, isn't it Kyle Jenner?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's the one that used to be a dude.
It was Bruce. Yeah, it all started when I got my first 6.5 Creedmoor.
Sorry, I did get distracted.
That's it. I'm getting a haircut.
Andy, do you want to just jump on camera and just show them off your locks, mate? Show everyone you're gorgeous. Yeah, there it is. It's all happening. Excellent. All right, on to the next one. Yeah, there's a few giggles there. Precision shooting, probably not this guy's specialty. It's the one of the guy holding the gun with some eyes that are all
Perpendicular to each other.
Yeah, it's certainly
Looks like the Vortex guy.
shoots a leopold, maybe.
Open sights.
I'm not sure. Open.
Open something.
Good. All right.
Hang on, just
No, you're all right. You're reloading some. Excellent. That's what we want to see. Good. All right, we're back onto it. Next one. Oh, it's the angry ladies shouting and the cat as well, and the angry ladies say, "Fine, go to the range and shoot your stupid guns," and the cat's not there anymore. It's been photoshopped out. He's off. He's
I'd
gone.
agree with that.
Don't have to tell him twice. Smart cat, which I can't believe I said. Anyway, Ronnie, can you read that one?
That's it. Follow the red dot whiskers. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. And you got a dog laying behind a sniper rifle. It's actually quite good. Yeah.
sorry, I was laughing at the next one. I can see the previews for it before they come up.
Dutchy, you can do the next one, mate.
How to turn her on with one word. Impact.
Yep.
That's disturbingly funny.
Good. All right, this one's an ARS one. Got to clarify this one. There's an image of like a heartbeat on the monitor. It says normal heartbeat, and then there's a flat line for deceased heartbeat, and there is just like drawing everywhere. It just says wrong target. And tell you what, yeah, I've been there and I've seen people do this one. This one probably hits home the hardest.
Yeah.
People on the wrong target, they just freak and don't know what to do. It's good fun.
That's very funny because at the finale, I don't know if either of you two are listening.
Was it Andy?
There was two people
Yeah, I
that shot the
definitely-
wrong target on the stage that I was ROing, and that is exactly what happened.
Yep, that was me.
That's actual footage from from the match.
Okay, 3 people. I forgot you were even there because you did so poorly. Anyway, moving on.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Ronnie, can you read this one?
If I do my part, this is
The
a
angry woman.
quarter mile gun. You zero it at the last 3 stages, start doing your part. It's pretty reasonable.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
good.
I
Yeah.
think that's
Yep.
that's good.
That's how the finale went.
So, yeah.
Pretty much 0 to 3 stages. Good. Righto, Simpsons one. Simpsons and Futurama combined. This is where they're both. Oh wow, this is gonna give us.
Oh,
So anyway, Dutch, you got to stop looking at the next one, mate.
can't help it.
Guy says he's a shooter. Gives corrections in
This
clips.
one's irrelevant. Oh, that's just.
Do you want to expand this one, Dutchy?
That is. What's his name? He's not a big John F. Kennedy fan. I forget his name though. So. Lee Harvey Oswald, that's what it is. And it says shot 6'5" before it was cool. And we're moving on.
Righto. So, which one are you laughing about now, Dutchy? We can't
That
get-
one's still.
This one was Andy looking through some binos,
That's just poor.
and it says watching the guy shoot at 1,000 meters while I'm still here chilling at 100 meters. This was in reference to the box to 1,000 video where you didn't do so well.
Took my time.
You took your time
Had to be spot on.
and your rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. I think that's all of them. We're through that. Which I think if you can bring up the
Yeah,
the
we're
list
gonna need
of them there.
a quick flick through.
The how to turn her on with one word impact. When you see impact and made fun of you as an RO. The various types of scope people. The never go full Creedmoor.
Arnie.
The Arnie one.
Yeah, that was
Andy.
that was good. I sort of touched home with the
The wrong target one.
that one, and what was it, Carl Jenner? So whatever her name is, his name.
Caitlin.
Jenna?
Bruce. Caitlin. Anyway, I don't.
Bruce Banner. That's the
Bruce
whole,
Banner.
isn't it?
That's the Hulk. Yeah.
Impact.
Eric Banner.
Eric Banner. There
Playing
you go.
Chopper. Yeah. All
Playing
right.
Poiter.
Porter.
Sweet.
Bonza.
All right.
I'm not voting in this one. 'Cause I think I gave my vote away.
I think you did. I like the Terminator one. I thought that was good fun.
Yeah, that was clever.
It's clever. We're going to give it to that one. What are the comments coming through? Anyone mention what meme they like the best? In the comments, you guys are on socials. Anyone said that?
Yeah, we'll have to give it a couple of minutes, won't we?
Just give it a couple of minutes.
All right. Well, we'll do that. You know, we can
And
just.
elevator music.
Is this?
Sorry.
This is the one we were talking about, the
Yeah.
Terminator one.
The Terminator one.
That is a good one.
It's a good one. I'm not unhappy if that one's. All right.
The cat
I'm
doing
yelling
your
at cat
part.
if I do my part. It's only because you had submitted it, Kieran. Although that is a good one. That is a really good one. Mr. Oswald.
No.
Yeah, politically we can't vote for that one.
Trent Duff just said apologies. He just realised he hadn't liked the page. So the vote for Butters from Scott Brownlee. Good job. Yeah, get on it, Trent. Like the page, mate. Come on. Big it up. Anyway, all right. Good. Well, I think we have to make a call on one of these.
Terminator.
Arnie, there's another
Yeah.
vote for
Is it that
Arnie.
one?
I think
that one?
because it's true.
I
Yes.
think it's true. Yeah.
It's funny and true.
Yeah. Who does the best Arnie impersonation in the room? Andy's shaking his head and nodding his head.
No, that's
Should we-
definitely a
should we all-
shake.
Are we going to try it?
Should we all try it?
Get
Our
a
best.
Dutchie.
It's not a tumor.
No, you got to.
Well, wouldn't it be let's go to the chopper?
Get to the chop. That's
Your foster parents are dead, is what you got to say.
what does he shoot?
Not the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Your foster parents are dead.
Yeah, okay, Dutchie wins.
Yeah, Dutchie
Yeah,
wins.
that was good. That was good.
Congratulations.
All right. Are we going for that one? We're going for Arnie. Arnie's won some. Yep. That one's a win. Meme of the year. Shooting meme of the year. Good job.
Bonza.
Fan.
A little bit disappointed there were not more GT. Some of those American rifle series GT memes have been pretty on point.
They have been. Well, actually, all the ARS memes are pretty much on point anyway. So
Hey, you got to. What does Arnie say?
Das Impact.
Yes, well done.
I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Well, that has been the 2019 Precision Shooting Podcast Awards, and it's also been our last show of the year. I don't know. Do we just end it there, or just we keep going? We don't really know. We've probably got a few people to thank for the year. I want to thank all of you guys for jumping on board this year and being part of the new crew on this podcast. That we to keep it going, keep it alive, and I think we've still got people watching, still people listening, and we have continued to grow in listenership. So thanks to all our listeners who have been involved. Thanks to all our Patreon supporters who have supported us and are the reason we can get gear like sitting in front of me that Dutchie's pressing buttons and contributing to all that, so that we are able to actually make video related all that stuff, video related podcasts, and be able to do this sort of thing a little bit more. So massive thanks to you guys, and if you do want to chip in a couple bucks here and there for the show, really good way to do it, and certainly appreciate. And it goes on gear. It doesn't. We bring our own booze. It goes on gear and making this more versatile, and that we can do that things like being able to call people during shows and all that sort of it's come about because of the Patreon supporters. So massive thanks to you guys, for everyone who does that, for whoever shares our posts and all that sort of stuff, and likes us on Facebook. Trent, thank you very much, and all the guys who take time driving, listening, reloading, talking. Whatever they're doing when they're listening to us, it's certainly very much appreciated. We will, I guess we'll give it another go next year. we can get any better at it.
Oh, if we have to.
I'm not sure about this improvement part. It sounds like an unachievable goal.
Let's see how low we can go and still retain listenership.
Yeah, that's doable. Yeah.
It's more within our skill set.
It's more within the realms of possibility.
If you want some information, go listen to the VP Precision podcast. Who are the winners? They won more Golden Yeets than we have.
Oh, Andy's done all right.
True. And
he won one on behalf of someone else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but effectively, he's won the Golden Yeets collectively.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
Well, you won the most. You were connected with the most winners.
Here's my trophy.
You're cool by association. Yeah, that's what I was asking at the finale.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Pretty sure somebody else took that home, didn't they?
Good. Good. Excellent. All right, gents. That's it. Let's put the fan on so we can cool back down. It's getting warm with all this equipment in this room, and we're out. Golden Yeets. All done.
Yeet!
Yeet!